Set for the first, they're off, and All-Time Agro missed it. Best out flaunting by a mile, coming after it Precious Ice and joining in Gannet Flyer. In behind them, All-Time Agro starting to make some ground. Well back in the field was Kruger Hall. Getting through on its inside, but a long way back off the lead, Blue Ariga. Second last, Young Scandal. Last of all, Zulu Zip. Onto the top turn at Hush Puppy Corner, flaunting by 2.5. Getting a bump out of it, Gannet Flyer. Here's the favourite, All-Time Agro, getting to the leader now. Flaunting led All-Time Agro comes at it, grabs it on the outside and goes to the narrow lead. It's starting to draw away. All-Time Agro wins it well. 3 lengths on the line, probably to Flaunting. 4 or 5 away to Precious Ice third, just in advance of Young Scandal, who came home with a rip. Then further back to Kruger Hall, and they were followed in then by Zulu Zip, Gannet Flyer and Blue Ariga.
Ready now. All-Time Agro didn't begin all that well now from the centre. Miss Reaper was going hard, so was Sandy a Peak, and they're going to lead into the first corner. Driving up near the inside, Roshana Rusty, but 300 metres to run, and Miss Reaper got away by 2.5 now, 3 lengths. In second placing, Roshana Rusty. They were followed by Sandy a Peak. Next along the inside, Tangille's Nugget. Further back in the field was Acro Done. Next in the event then would be well out of its ground, All-Time Agro and Native Princess, but they turn the corner for home now and driving through. It's Roshana Rusty in front from Miss Reaper. Roshana Rusty, All-Time Agro lunges on the outside. It's come from nowhere, and by gee, it's pretty tight. All-Time Agro was coming home 3 to their 1, and it may have even tipped out Roshana Rusty in a very hard one to pick. Third would go to Miss Reaper, followed further back by Tangille's Nugget. Next in the event would be Acro Done in company with Sandy a Peak, Sir Knight well back, and Native Princess toward the rear.
And they're set now. Ready and racing. Jumped only fairly the favourite, Pat to Stop. Phantom Flyer won the start, but Pat to Stop the favourite, mustering speed quickly and driving up along the inside, Morning Frost. Morning Frost takes over. Pat to Stop the outside, got a bit of a bump. All-Time Agro pushing through. Gee, it's close tonight. It's going to be hard to beat there. Lineal Sun was next. Further back then, Mick Dundee, Precious Ice the fence. Rustic Tang, and last of all, Phantom Flyer. All-Time Agro rolled up now to take the lead. Oh, you wanted to be on this a mile from home. It's 4 in front of Pat to Stop. Back on the inside, Lineal Sun, and then Morning Frost and Precious Ice, but All-Time Agro by 5. Second placing in the event, Pat to Stop. 3 away third. There's a wall of them. Precious Eyes, Mick Dundee, Rustic Tang, Phantom Flyer, Morning Frost and Lineal Sun. None of them were far away. The last 5 or 6 altogether in a bunch.
First leg was won by 8 Gidget's Image set. In the second leg, they're off and racing. On the inside, Rollander box pretty well. Mediocre was going quickly in the early stages. Just Elsie got to a clear third. They are followed then by Southern Fame around the outside of Monteith Meg. The favourite, All-Time Agro's back. Third last with Tordrigel outside of it. And last, Rose of Alberta. Down the back they head. Rollander on the bunny, led by a length. Mediocre in second placing. Around the outside, starting to finish on solidly, was Southern Fame. Further back in the field, Just Elsie. All-Time Agro looking for runs. Into the straight, the leader, Rollander. All-Time Agro gains the split though, and it flies home, and All-Time Agro wins clearly. From Rollander second, Southern Fame's got third in advance of Mediocre. They are followed by Monteith Meg, Tawdry Girl. Rose of Alberta was always well back, and Just Elsie one of the last.
Ready now, racing, and away quickly towards the outside was Pango's Best. Deeper out, Swamply Girl has jumped well and gets right across in front, and the other one out deep, Flight of Roses, comes over with it. Just in behind them now, Pango's Best, and on the inside, Sweet Moon. They were followed coursing deep by Barbary Boy, back nearer the rail, Tawdry Girl. Over on the rail, Jazz Baby, and out very deep is All-Time Agro, with the favourites last and setting them a big start. He'd be 10 off the lead as they go to complete the first circuit, where it's Swamply Girl by 4. Second placing, Flight of Roses, 2 or 3 lengths further back in the field, then Sweet Moon. They were followed by All-Time Agro, who's weaving through the pack. He's in and out like a fiddler's elbow, but he's coming home like a train. The leader is still Swamply Girl, but All-Time Agro is starting to fly. Swamply Girl in front. All-Time Agro's got her though, and All-Time Agro puts up an amazing performance to win last to first. Second placing, Swamply Girl. Third, Sweet Moon. They were followed by Pango's Best. You back the favourite if you've gone to the bar. Flight of Roses next in, followed by Tawdry Girl knocking up. And amongst the last ones in there were Barbary Boy and Jazz Baby. Oh, big run.